What if I told you that the next 5 years will redefine the global balance of power, not through war alone, but through technology, climate shocks, resource battles, and political upheaval? Welcome to World Geopolitics Today. I'm here to guide you through the complex, rapidly shifting geopolitical risk map for 2025 to 2030, and why you, whether you're an entrepreneur, investor, policymaker, or simply a curious global citizen, need to understand these risks right now. Global uncertainty isn't new, but the speed and scale of geopolitical shifts we're seeing today are unprecedented. According to the World Economic Forum's Global Risks Report 2025, over 60% of global leaders identify geopolitical tensions, cyber threats, and economic fragmentation as the top risks shaping the next 5 years. So, what exactly does that mean? Let's break it down. First, we're witnessing the rise of multipolarity. The post-Cold War era of U.S. dominance is fading fast. China's assertiveness in the South China Sea and its ambitions in the global South, through initiatives like Belt and Road 2.0, are redrawing trade routes and alliances. Yet Beijing faces serious headwinds: a slowing economy, demographic collapse, and pushback from regional rivals like India, Japan, and Australia. Meanwhile, Russia's war in Ukraine, now in its 4th year, has deeply altered European defense strategies. NATO is expanding eastward with Sweden and Finland joining the alliance. The European Union is investing billions to cut reliance on Russian gas, reshaping global energy markets and pushing Europe toward green transitions. In response, Moscow is deepening ties with China, Iran, and North Korea, creating new geopolitical alignments. In the Middle East, recent escalations between Iran and Israel, including drone strikes and shipping disruptions in the Red Sea, have put global oil supplies at constant risk. With the U.S. gradually reducing its military footprint there, expect these tensions to continue. But the geopolitical battlefield isn't just geographic, it's digital. By 2027, the global cost of cyber attacks is projected to exceed $10 trillion annually. We've already seen the impact. The SolarWinds hack exposed vulnerabilities in U.S. government systems, ransomware attacks crippled European hospitals in 2024, and AI-driven disinformation campaigns are influencing elections across the US, India, and Europe. AI, quantum computing, and space technologies are no longer fringe. They are central to global power struggles. Nations race to secure rare earth minerals, dominate semiconductor supply chains, and build digital spheres of influence. For businesses, this means facing supply chain disruptions, regulatory crackdowns, and intellectual property theft risks like never before. No geopolitical forecast is complete without addressing climate change. Between now and 2030, the United Nations projects that climate-related migration could displace over 200 million people worldwide. We already see this in sub-Saharan Africa, where drought fuels conflicts over water and farmland, and in South Asia, where rising sea levels threaten entire countries like Bangladesh. Countries aren't just bracing for climate shocks, some are weaponizing them. Watch for disputes over newly accessible Arctic shipping lanes as ice melts, or water conflicts along vital rivers like the Mekong and the Nile. The global scramble for green energy minerals like lithium and cobalt is sparking tensions in Latin America and Africa, reshaping investment patterns and alliances. Finally, internal stability remains a major risk. Rising inequality, inflation, and political polarization push many societies to the edge. Think of the 2024 farmer protests across Europe over green regulations, widespread labor strikes in the U.S. tech and auto sectors, or youth-led demonstrations in Iran demanding greater freedoms. Social unrest isn't just domestic. It often spills over into regional instability, mass migration, and radical political shifts. Smart governments and businesses are responding by diversifying supply chains, investing in risk intelligence, and planning for a more turbulent global landscape. So, what's the big picture? Between 2025 and 2030, we're entering an era defined by interconnected risks, where a cyber attack in Taiwan can rattle global markets, a drought in Africa can trigger migration crises, or an AI deepfake can influence elections thousands of miles away. Are we ready for this hyper-connected risk era? How will you, as a business leader, investor, or engaged global citizen, prepare for the challenges and opportunities ahead? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, World Geopolitics Today, to get more information about what's going on nowadays in the world. Keep in touch with me so that you get my daily updates.